Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was the UK release of Lisa Frankenstein. Now, Lisa Frankenstein is a horror slash rom-com film directed by first-time feature film director Zelda Williams, the daughter of Robin Williams. Haha, it's like I planned the link. You see what I do? You see what I do? But yeah, Lisa Frankenstein. So I've heard some chatter about this, people saying that it was surprising for a lot of people that they were pleasantly surprised by this movie, and I must say, so was I. So was I. This movie is delightful. It's simple. Like, this movie is so adorable. Maybe adorable probably wasn't the right word, but it was so fresh. I loved it. Maybe love is a strong word, but it was fun. It was a really fun movie. So it's about this misunderstood teenager, Lisa, being played by Catherine Newton. She reanimates a Victorian corpse, played by Cole Sprouse, man like Zack and Cody, and Jughead from Riverdale, of course. He reanimates a Victorian corpse. She embarks on a journey to find body parts for the creature. See, I would never have guessed if I didn't know this was directed by Zelda and that she hasn't directed a feature yet. I mean, she's directed episodes of TV and she's done couple shorts, I think, but this is her first sort of wide released feature. And if I did not have known that, if I didn't know that coming into it, I probably wouldn't have been able to tell, because mate, this was such a well-directed movie. It really is. Anything when it comes to a shot composition, shot selection, the variety of shots she chose, all great. You can tell she directed this with the edit in mind. You can tell that she was like, okay, when it comes to this shot, I know I want it to transition this way into the next shot. So even directing with an edit in mind is very technically savvy. It is, and she just nailed it. She really did. So I think she's might got a little career coming, bubbling up for her, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy. We got Williams back again. It is cool. You got to try to not maybe pull too many comparisons to the fact that the lead is maybe going through something similar to maybe what Zelda's gone through publicly, but probably like, you don't want to put too much into it. Like, I don't want to, just because the character also loses her mother off screen, so no spoiler because off screen, and just because of that I'm gonna equate that Lisa is Zelda. We're gonna try and not do that, okay? But Lisa is a really well written character. She's a fun little character, and Catherine Newton does so well. But even straight off at the bat, like the opening credits was so gorgeous. The animation was done really well. It tells us a little story. It drops us into where we need to be, catches us up. We didn't even know we needed the information until it comes back again. It was so well done. I loved all the references to the old Universal monsters, whether it's Frankenstein or Creature from the Black Lagoon. I know it's not a Universal monster, but they even had sort of references to the 1903's A Trip to the Moon, with the shot of the bullet hitting the eye, very famous shot. Many say it's the first sort of motion picture of all time. So there's sort of little odes there that are fun to sort of pick up. But I mean, Cole Sprouse was good in this as well. He was very good in it as well. Maybe his sideburns were probably better. I don't know who was a better performance, Cole or Cole's sideburns. But Carla Gugino, God save her, Lord keep her for me, because she's so good in everything she's in, and she's probably the main reason why I came in to watch this movie, of course, as well as people sort of saying they were pleasantly surprised by how much they enjoyed it. But she's great in everything she's in. I love her in Entourage. She's amazing, and she doesn't disappoint. She didn't disappoint. I came in hoping to get a great Carla Gugino performance, and oh my god, does she not disappoint. She's so good in this. She's so you really hate her. You really hate her in this, and she does it so well. This film takes some unexpected turns. Like, you want to go into this probably not watching any trailers. I mean, it's not Game of Thrones, but like, you try to want to go into this as fresh as possible. I would even recommend not reading the synopsis. Like, honestly, just know that it's obviously someone's gonna get reanimated because it's Frankenstein, and Frankenstein's in the title. But I wouldn't read the synopsis. I wouldn't watch the trailer. I would just sort of go in fresh and have a fun one with this one, because it is fun. What I will say is, one thing I will say, I don't know if this is a recent thing or something, but there's something about teen films and their dialogue. They sound nothing like teenagers. They sound nothing like teenagers. Like sentences a teenager would never try, vocabulary and a teenager would never attempt. Do you know what I mean? And I blame the CW. I blame you, Mark Guggenheim and Greg Berlanti and all of you guys. I blame you, Riverdale. Riverdale's first season wasn't too bad though, I will say. But I don't know. But then again, do I want the dialogue to sound like a teenager? Like, I probably wouldn't want that either. So it's this funny debate, which I would love to hear your guys' thoughts of. Would you want the authenticity, or do you want great dialogue or great lines? Because I mean, there's this line that one of the characters says, skip if you don't want to hear this line, but she goes, "How can we be Brady if we don't brunch? How can we be Brady if we don't bunch?" Which is, don't get me wrong, that's a great line. That's a great line. But nobody says, no teenager would say that. No teenager would say that. I don't care if it's set in the 80s. No teenager would say that. So what do we go for? Do we go for the authenticity? Do we go for the authenticity? Do we go for the truth of the moment, or do we go for what's a good line? What's quotable? What's memorable? It's fun. I mean, if we were Denis Villeneuve, we would probably go for neither, because he hates dialogue. But we're not gonna get into that one.